Alright, this is Christopher Foss once again. And this is a request. This time for Jaden, the fan of Fanart123 Anime 327. I named this video as The End of Miranda Sings. I've heard about Miranda Sings, but I've never really liked her videos, but let's check it out. Yeah, it should be interesting.
I'm Cooper. We have a little bit of internet drama today.
The suspense is terrible.
Oh, it's this girl again.
There is a famous
I've seen her in another video I reacted to.
For grooming and pedo behavior, and that is Colleen Ballinger, but you might know her best as Miranda Sings. I think you know her. She wears the bright red, high-waisted sweatpants, the lipstick all over her mouth. She was really, really big
Never
in
a
the,
fan.
2014 to 2016
Was not a
era.
fan of her.
I think those are the years that I really, really remember her. And like all of my friends were dressing up as her for Halloween. She was everywhere on the internet. And Miranda Sings was somebody that I was never allowed to watch. And
Why?
I don't think it was because my mom thought that she was inappropriate. Like my mom thought that she was incredibly annoying and stupid and added no value to my life,
which is the same, what about Fred? He's worse, if you ask me. He's worse. At least Miranda Sings doesn't have a squeaky, annoying voice, but either one I would never want my kid to watch, though.
Back is an incredibly valid reason to say no to content. If it is a mind-numbing time suck, your children do not need to watch it. You do not need to just put them up in front of a TV and go, oh, well, you know, it's not terrible, so I'll just no, if it's stupid, they don't need to watch it. My mom was queen of that. But anyway, I don't have much of a connection
Miranda Sings or Fred does not need to be for kids. Either one of them are.
But when I was younger, my friends were obsessed with her, so I know her through them. But it is not looking good for Miranda, aka Colleen, these days. Before we get into that story, though, make sure that you like
Fred movies are stupid too,
and already, and ring that notification.
Actually, I one on DVD.
Miss a comment section or off the clock episode. All right, so I first saw this story on Pop Crave. It was posted before the weekend. Colleen Ballinger, YouTuber known for her character Miranda Sings, is under fire for engaging in a pattern of inappropriate behavior with underage fans.
Oh
She's
my
been accused
God!
of grooming, manipulating fans into doing free labor for her, bullying, and more. And here's a photo of her. That's just Colleen being Colleen. Somebody commented and said,
she's
I found her
creepy
YouTube
looking.
character absolutely annoying and insufferable and got such bad vibes from her as a person. I am so glad y'all have seen the light.
What? How could you think something like that?
Somebody else said, when the random
you're a creeper.
dislike for just being dumb and annoying and unfunny
Not you,
is
Miranda
outed for a
Sings.
legitimate reason to dislike them. That is how I feel right now. Like, great. Now there's an actual reason that I can say I dislike her other than just I think that she added no value to anyone's life. But apparently, this isn't new information. I am just hearing this for the first time, again, because
it's never a woman that's always the pedo, it's always the guys.
This has been going around the internet for a while. Somebody said, this new? I thought she got accused of this years ago. She's still doing this? Another person said, again? I remember this already happened a few times, and somebody replied to that and said, it didn't happen again, it's just being brought back up now. So, obviously, it's new to me, so let's just dive in. Now, this all started when an ex-fan named Adam McIntyre started speaking out on YouTube and posting videos about how he believed that he was groomed and exploited by Colleen, aka Miranda Sings. Now, in that era of YouTube, people were more engaged with their fans, and so Colleen was in these group chats with her fans, and she was DMing her fans. It was like the era of, you know, Taylor Swift on Tumblr with all of her fans, if you guys know that era. But anyway, he posted something in 2020. It got 1.7 million views, but he was bullied by Miranda's fans, Colleen's fans, into silence, but he is now speaking out. Again, here's the most recent video. It's just from 4 days ago.
What did he ever do to you, Miranda?
He's been posting. Somebody did a super long thread on Twitter with a lot of clips from her channel and her live shows that she would do. She toured for a really long time, showing this incredibly inappropriate and disgusting behavior, like this one, where she pretends to be on a
I'm getting a lot of hate videos and comments too, so I feel his pain.
Date with a 9-year-old boy who she pulled up from the audience and has him reach in her pants for a snack.
What?
Yeah, watch this. We're on the date channels. It's really romantic. And we're looking close and personal.
No, don't.
Oh,
What?
I'm so hungry, James. Hold on, I gotta say. Was this in your
Oh my God.
Was this in my self-help book? Was it? Because I brought self-help with me.
This is creepy.
Well, shouldn't you know if you read it? I'm just kidding, James. I'm just kidding. I'm not just kidding.
Oh my God.
Do you want cheese ball? I'd love them.
Jesus Christ. And he ate it.
It's just like, obviously, people are laughing at this, and it's like, oh, it's so funny, she keeps, like, cheese, like, Miranda, the character, kept, like, cheese balls in her pants, but did nobody think that maybe this was a bit odd that a 9-year-old boy that she's bringing on stage to pretend like they're on a date is reaching into her pants. And his parents are just laughing about it, and the audience is just laughing about it. Like, it's just, again, it's just odd. Now, apparently this was
It's odd and it's creepy.
She did because somebody
And this shit should not be for kids.
Boy, this literally happened to me in middle school, and here's a photo of that person also reaching into her pants. Like, what freaking person gets on stage and is like, oh yeah, this is, like... Now here's another video. It was posted to that same thread from her live show where she had a little girl, a child, pretending to give birth on stage. This little girl had a script that she was reading, and this is just like, it's incredibly uncomfortable.
Why is that black square? It's not blocking her face. How can you sit down and watch that with a straight face? Seriously. No offense to her, but... And he has a shirt. She has a shirt with her on it. Oh my god. Burn that shirt, please.
Okay, before we even get into the weirder part, like... Who thinks this is funny? Who gave this person a platform? This is so dumb.
Watching paint is more funny than this shit.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Why does she have a live show? Like, I genuinely don't know.
I don't know either. This is... I mean, it takes a lot to creep me out, but this is uncomfortable.
She just said, "Oop, you smell fertile." When a little girl is on stage giving birth.
This is worse than that girl who
It's inappropriate. And again, it's not funny. I'm not even...
It's not funny at all. This shit is worse than the crap I saw, like the girl who injects shit into her fucking legs. You got her legs amputated. This shit is... You guys are making me... You guys are sending me some weird shit, man. Seriously, this stuff is... My little brother watches these videos, man.
Objectively, this isn't laughable. This isn't comedy.
I'm saying don't send me these videos, but some of these I don't want my little brother seeing. Because he watches my channel. I don't want him seeing some of these videos.
It's so wrong. Did nobody watch this and go, oh, hey, maybe this is not the most comfortable thing or appropriate thing? Apparently not. Now, somebody commented under this one and said, I think this and other Miranda Sings videos on this thread show that she should have put in more effort into either making this character more family-friendly or being strict about the fact that Miranda wasn't meant to be family-friendly in the first place. I think that this is a really important point because
then why...
when she and her ex-husband, I believe, first started making these Miranda videos and their vlogs over a decade ago, they were definitely sexually explicit. Like, there was one vlog where she was reaching down her ex-husband's pants, and he was saying, no, don't do that. And she was on camera. Like, all of it was so inappropriate. Like, this video on how to kiss, and she chose to use some very interesting objects for this. Meanwhile, her audience was rapidly becoming child-based.
God, look at her camera quality. Good God. My camera quality isn't great, but... What are you doing? What the fuck am I watching here? Yeah, my thoughts exactly, Brad Cooper. My exact thoughts.
Like, obviously, the sexual innuendo is there. And again, her audience was primarily children. Maybe it didn't start off that way, but it became primarily children.
And even Fred was just messed up.
We're doing book signings. Everybody at the stupid Barnes and Nobles were children, and she still thought that all of this was okay. And she didn't draw a line in the sand and say, hey guys, this really was not supposed to be for kids. No, she leaned into it, and that is the problem. Like, I don't know when or how her audience changed, but
and yeah, we let our kids watch South Park and all that shit.
She was the hot
because they're animated.
She should have addressed that in some way or another, but instead she just went further down this path. And it...
I mean, just because something's animated or the characters look adorable doesn't mean it's for children, alright? My mom doesn't want my brother watching the Boondocks because that shit might terrify him. Even though it's not a scary show. I don't fucking know.
It's a terrible look. Somebody commented commented and said, this exists, but people are more concerned about drag shows. Like, no, we are concerned about all of it. That is the point. We are concerned about the sexualization and exploitation of children under the guise of harmless entertainment. We're concerned about all of it. We're not picking and choosing here. It's important to be consistent. Like, look at these thumbnails that you, for some reason, thought were okay. How to ride a child, and I'm a pedophile? It's shocking. Here's
Oh
another
my
example
God.
of bringing a kid on stage and putting her into an obviously sexualized position.
What the hell? Miranda, you.
So she had the girl on her back with her legs spread in a dress and then played a fart noise, obviously to embarrass this child. Like, I don't even know who let her have
child.
these
This
live
is
shows
disturbing.
after all this.
How
It's
is this
terrible
allowed on
comparison she
YouTube?
made in one of her vlogs. This is relatively more recent.
I can't. You want a tour of my house? There are leaks all over my house right now. Brand new house, by the way. And every time it rains, it leaks. Just like a teenage girl's I can't believe I'm gonna say
You're
that.
not
It
funny.
leaks so much.
You're not
that a
funny.
little girl's creases when she watches
You're just creepy.
like a little girl's creases when she's watching those strange little boys on Musical.ly. I can't believe I just said that.
Yeah, if you can't believe that you just said that, maybe you shouldn't. That
Yeah.
isn't something that you accidentally said and then you cut out later on. You tried to find the best way to say that 3 times and then chose to leave all 3 in because you thought it was so funny. It's not.
It's
and
not.
yes, Miranda Sings
Nobody
is
gives a
a
shit.
character of Colleen's, and people will argue that we have to look at her as an actor and she's just playing a
You
role.
say they were
She's
leaky.
not
You had to
inappropriate.
say
Miranda
it's
Sings
sexual
is just
shit.
inappropriate. But why would this 30-year-old woman choose to play this role when her fan base is dominated by kids? Like,
Yeah.
does nobody else think that that is weird? Plus,
You need to
she
watch what your
herself
kids
said
are watching,
Miranda
people.
is quite literally
Protect your
part
kids from
of
these
her.
creeps.
Miranda says all the things that Colleen wishes she could say and do.
Do you ever mean what she's saying?
Yes, all the time. There's a lot of times where in character I'll say something so cruel or, something I'm thinking but I would never actually say as myself, and it's very liberating to be able to say things that I'm thinking.
Can I give you some advice?
Yes.
Never tell people when those moments are.
I won't, I promise.
Because I would sometimes agree with my own character.
Why was she on TV?
Because I like you.
Why?
I'm such an awful person. I will never. No, we actually do see through it. She is not just a character. Miranda is Colleen. And also we can't ignore the fact that she was interacting with her minor fan base as Colleen outside of the Miranda bit. She used to have these group chats with her underage fans. They called Colleen's weenies. Here's one where she said,
Weenies.
"Are you a virgin?"
Oh
She's
my.
asking the kids in her group chat. She also asked in another one, "What's your favorite position?" This was all brought up by Adam, the boy that I talked about earlier.
First it was the guy who played
Long
Chucky
videos
being a
back. There was also
pedophile. Now it's
another
this
person that
bitch.
had very similar conversations, but with
God, what is
Miranda's
wrong with
brother,
people?
whose name is Trent, I believe. And her brother was also in his late 20s, early 30s, and was communicating with like a 13-year-old little girl. Like, apparently this whole family is just very screwed up and inappropriate. Like, none of this is family or child inappropriate, even though she knew that that was her audience. It was the kids buying her book where she taught them how to draw a penis, or if something got stuck inside of you, you should call your uncle, which was literally in her self-help book. It was kids selling out her live shows where she brought them on stage to sexualize them. Now, crude humor is pretty normal and commonplace these days, but this is absolutely abhorrent and inappropriate.
Exactly.
Because it involves children, and it was tailored and directed at children. Now, the person who made this long Twitter thread posted this, which I think sums it up really well. He said, "I understand that Miranda is a character, but the Miranda uncle pedophile jokes that she thinks are jokes to put young sexual assault victims in danger. Kids don't pick up that it's humor right away, especially the younger they are. The stuff that she says is quite literally normalizing
Vinny, that's
pedophilia
his
for
name.
kids. Calling kids up on stage and having them do inappropriate things for a laugh will have an impact on them later in life. And it will have an impact on her audience and everybody who's watching." They go on and they say, "I know that you think kids are just kids, Colleen Ballinger, but these kids grow up into adults, and sexualizing them on stage is quite literally traumatizing. She was an adult. I cannot emphasize this more. She was 30 years old. She was old enough to know what was appropriate. But also, I have a bone to pick with the parents who brought their kids to these shows or let them watch Miranda Sings, because just pay attention to what your kids are watching. And as much as I want to tell Colleen that she should have been more responsible when it comes to her audience, at the end of the day, the parents are the people who determine what content and what values come into their home. And you might not be able to control what goes on online and what goes on in the world around you, but parents do have a say in what comes into their home. This type of content, this type of creator is gross. This is
Yeah.
not family friendly or appropriate for your kids. Be vigilant. Say no. It is fine to draw a line in the sand when it comes to content. These are your kids we're talking about. This is disgusting." Thanks for watching this episode of The Comment Section. I hope you enjoyed it and that you maybe even learned something. If you've not already, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and of course, ring that notification bell so that you never miss an episode.
That's why I tell you guys to watch what you send me, the videos you want me to react to. Some of them, I'm surprised I didn't get any copyright shit, because the video about Christian, the video about the girl who was just shitting her legs and so much that she got him cut off. Guys, that type of shit, I don't want my brother seeing or listening to. That's why I deleted that Christian video, because my little brother doesn't need to be watching something like that. And especially he doesn't need to see me reacting to something like that. I'm gonna draw the line, but I'm welcome to anything that's not too gross or too disturbing, but I don't know. Some stuff I don't think is appropriate for my brother to watch. He watches my channel. I just don't want him to get traumatized by the crap I watch on here. But yeah, I might upload one more short video. That might be it. So stay tuned for that video, I guess. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. See you on the next one. Peace out.